Hello, welcome to Fluent English News.
I'm Sherry.
I'm Simon.
Let's take a look at the world news. Hey Simon, did you know that the Iraq War is over?
Sure, I did. Would you like to share the story first?
Yes. The last U.S. Brigade combat team has left Iraq by the end of August. The brigade's departure comes more than 7 years after U.S. combat forces entered Iraq. This marks the end of U.S. combat operation in Iraq and the beginning of Operation New Dawn, in which the remaining U.S. forces are expected to switch to an advise and assist role. As President Obama has promised, the U.S. combat mission in Iraq is over and will shift to the training and support of Iraqi security forces.
This August marks the end of U.S. combat mission in Iraq. The last U.S. Brigade combat team has left Iraq by the end of August. As the White House spokesman said, it was an extraordinary moment. However, this doesn't mean the mission has ended early. Operation Iraqi Freedom ends August 31st, and on September 1st, the mission transitioned to Operation New Dawn. Operation New Dawn is the official name for the new U.S. mission in Iraq. Those remaining U.S. forces will take on a new advise and assist role. In 2003, the U.S. combat forces entered Iraq. 7 years later, the U.S. combat forces left Iraq, leaving about 50,000 U.S. troops in the country. According to the Pentagon, 4,419 U.S. troops have died in Iraq, and 32,000 have been injured. As promised, the Obama administration plan to reduce the number of U.S. troops in Iraq to 50,000 by the end of August are on schedule. A full withdrawal of American troops from Iraq is scheduled to occur by the end of next year.
Sherry, did you know what happened in Pakistan this summer?
Yes, the flood is quite serious and many people died.
Right, let's find out more about the flood in Pakistan. This summer, record floods swept across large areas of Pakistan. The death toll as a result of massive flooding has risen to 1,500, and the number of homeless has doubled to 4 million. Almost 20 million people need shelter, food, and emergency care. That is more than the entire population hit by the Indian Ocean tsunami, the Kashmir earthquake, and the earthquake in Haiti combined.
As the UN chief calls, Pakistan floods are a global disaster. The flooding in Pakistan has already affected more people than the Indian Ocean tsunami, the Haiti earthquake, and the 2005 Pakistan earthquake combined. 1 in 3 Pakistanis, up to 20 million people, has been directly or indirectly affected by the flood waters, and the death toll has risen to 1,500. About 1/5 of the country is submerged, and the threat of waterborne disease such as cholera is a serious concern as people wade through chest-high, filthy water. As the result of massive floods, thousands of towns and villages have been washed away. Roads, buildings, bridges, crops, millions of livelihoods have been lost. People are drinking dirty water. They are living in the mud and ruins of their lives. Many have lost family and friends. Many more are afraid their children and loved ones will not survive in these conditions. The total destruction in terms of human life, property, cattle, and infrastructure may be far worse than initial estimates. The United Nations has received less than half of the $460 million it is seeking for relief efforts. Despite millions of dollars in support from other countries, the flow of aid is failing to keep pace with the need. Pakistan definitely needs more international help to deal with the immediate recovery efforts, as well as longer-term reconstruction and infrastructure development.
Hey Sherry, how did you get to school every day?
Well, I'm so proud to tell you that I come to school by bike.
Why? Don't you think it's too slow?
Not at all. We need to protect the earth, you know?
Yeah, I think you're right. We have to do something to reduce greenhouse gases.
Yes. Take a look at the recent headlines. Unusually warm temperatures, more frequent and intense droughts and hurricanes, record floods and massive melting glaciers. As a result of the weather extremes, thousands of people have been devastated around the globe. What's behind these extreme weather events? Climate change researchers are arguing that these events are all connected because of global warming.
A glance at the recent weather report, fire across Russia, record floods in Pakistan, a huge Greenland iceberg. All this reveal that the more frequent and intense extreme weather events result from global warming. Several diverse extreme weather events are occurring around the world, causing great loss of human life and property. They include the recent heat wave and wildfire in Russia, devastating flood in Pakistan, rain-induced landslide in China, and cleaving of a large Greenland iceberg. Strangely enough, these events occurred at almost the same time. Are these events connected? Is global warming to blame? According to climate change researchers, the type, frequency, and intensity of extreme events are expected to change as Earth's climate change, and this change could occur even with relative smallly mean climate change. Apart from weather disaster, global warming has other disastrous effects. European countries fear that the warm temperature and drought will lead to great agricultural losses. They predict that the harvest of grain and cereal this year will be down around 10%. These losses mean higher prices and shortage. In other words, growing food insecurity. Without a doubt, it is the responsibility of the industrialized country to take essential steps to reduce greenhouse gases and fight climate change.
That's all for English news for today. I'm Sherry.
I'm Simon.
Thanks for being with us.
Take care.